the whole truth. And
Christopher Wray, President Trump's pick to lead the FBI after the firing of James Comey, facing senators today.
If I am given the honor of leading this agency, I will never allow the FBI's work to be driven by anything other than the facts, the law, and the impartial pursuit of justice, period, full stop.
The Russian firestorm engulfing Washington dominated questions from both Democrats and Republicans.
Do you believe that the Russians were involved in trying to influence the 2016 election?
I have no reason to doubt the intelligence community's assessment,
including questions about the recently disclosed emails from the president's son, Donald Jr., about a meeting between a Russian attorney and him, Trump's son-in-law and top advisor Jared Kushner, and former campaign manager Paul Manafort.
You're going to be the director of the FBI, pal. So here's what I want you to tell every politician. If you get a call from somebody suggesting that a foreign government wants to help you by disparaging your opponent, tell us all to call the FBI.
To the members of this committee, any threat or effort to interfere with our elections from any nation state or any non-state actor is the kind of thing the FBI would want to know.
Wray breaking with President Trump, who tweeted as recently as this morning that the investigation into possible collusion between his campaign and Russia is a witch hunt.
I do not consider Director Mueller to be on a witch hunt.
While he lauded past working relationships with both special counsel Robert Mueller and fired FBI Director James Comey, Wray, a former assistant attorney general under President George W. Bush in charge of the criminal division, maintained he has the ability to remain independent.
No one should mistake my low-key demeanor as a lack of resolve, as some kind of willingness to compromise on principle, because anybody who does would be making a very grave mistake. And there isn't a person on this planet whose lobbying or influence could convince me to just drop or abandon a properly predicated and meritorious investigation.
And that, according to Wray, includes the commander-in-chief.
If the president asks you to do something unlawful or unethical, what do you say?
First, I would try to talk him out of it, and if that failed, I would resign.
Now, the president has denied it, but fired FBI Director James Comey testified under oath that during a private dinner, Mr. Trump requested total loyalty from him.
He asked specifically of loyalty in the context of asking me to stay.
No one asked me for any kind of loyalty oath at any point during this process, and I sure as heck didn't offer one.
As you recall, Director Comey contemporaneously made memoranda to reflect his conversations with the president and others. Would you do the same?
If a conversation that I had suggested to me that I ought to create some record, I wouldn't hesitate to do it, and I've done that before at various stages of my private practice, for example.
Wray testifying that in the 2 times he's met with President Trump, they've never discussed the Russia investigation.
I can assure you that if anything had been said that made me remotely uncomfortable, I would not be sitting here today providing testimony in support of my nomination.